Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Only 2 weeks into the college football season, Missouri has fired defensive coordinator and linebackers coach DeMonte Cross, only 14 games into his career at the position. The decision comes on the heels of a poor defensive showing in a shootout win Week 1 over Missouri State and a blowout loss to South Carolina yesterday. Against Missouri State, the Mizzou defense gave up 43 points and nearly 500 total yards, 353 of it through the air. While it was slightly better in Week 2, the defense still gave up over 350 total yards in the 18-point home loss to the Gamecocks. Barry Odom will continue calling the plays defensively as Mizzou welcomes Purdue to Faurot this Saturday. The Royals closed a 4-game set against the Twins, looking to grab a split and get back to 500 on the season. KC comes into this one 3.5 back of the second wildcard spot in the American League. Jason Vargas took his 14-10 record to the mound against ageless wonder 44-year-old Bartolo Colon, and the bats were hot for Kansas City all afternoon. Tied 1-1 in the second. Runners on second and third, and Alcides Escobar delivers a single to center, and both runs will score, and the Royals were just getting started. Still in the second inning now, 5-1. Eric Hosmer is at the plate with runners on the corners and slices one into left field. Whit Merrifield would take advantage and come home and score from third, making it 6-1. And still looking to do more damage in the second inning, Salvador Perez with 2 on, belts one into the gap, but the speedy Byron Buxton tracks it down, saves a couple of runs, but the damage was done as the Royals dropped 6 in the inning and take the lead 6-1 as we fast forward to the 7th inning. And there's no defense for this as Brandon Moss gets in on the fun with a 3-run shot, crushed to deep right field, his 19th of the season. Royals cruising 10-1. They would tack on another and win in a dominating fashion 11-3, pulling within 2.5 of Minnesota in the AL wildcard race. St. Louis Cardinals looking to sweep the Pittsburgh Pirates this afternoon at Busch. Both clubs sporting American flag caps to commemorate the 16th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, and Yadier Molina would get things started. Single to right, scoring Colton Wong 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Cardinals strike first. Pirates third baseman and former St. Louis Cardinal David Freese keeps the Birds from doing it again. Nice diving stop here and throw to get Harrison Bader out at first. But Yadier Molina continued his great day at the plate. Back at the plate with 2 on, and he knows it's gone. Big-time bat flip there for Yadier Molina as he hits his 17th homer of the season just inside the left foul pole. Cardinals 4-0 in the bottom of the third, and they continue the bats as the long ball is supported by Rando Grishik up with nobody on, sends a solo shot over the center field wall. St. Louis 5-1 in the bottom of the 5th, and they would tack on a couple more and shut out the Pirates 7-0. And now they are 2 games back in the Central Division and just 2.5 out of the wild card spot as they start another home series against the Reds on Tuesday. And that's it for sports.